It was over a decade ago when I first heard the call, use your voice to make change. And I knew in my bones that this was about my singing voice. But it wasn't until many years later that this call became clear. It's time to do sound healing now. Now, years later, I'm a certified sound healing practitioner who uses voice as a primary instrument. And over the last 6 years, I've had the pleasure of sharing sound bath journeys and one-on-one sound healing and intuitive guidance sessions with thousands of beautiful souls from across the world. As a visionary women's mentor and spiritual spaceholder, sound healing has been a beautiful modality that deeply supports the process of change and transformation through frequency. I'm honored to be a steward of this work, and in today's video, I felt called to dive a little deeper into the world of sound healing and my life as a sound healer. So if you're curious to learn more or are feeling called to become a sound healer yourself, then this is for you. Come along as we explore the power of sound healing and the impacts it can have on our lives and the world. Well, hello and welcome back, my friends. It's late summer, and though I know we're still a few weeks out from official fall, I'm feeling the pull of the cozy vibes. And to me, being cozy in my studio and sound healing kind of go hand in hand. And so today I want to talk with you about one of my favorite things in the world, sound healing, and my life as a sound healer and why it's such a powerful modality for this time. While many of us are hearing about sound healing for the first time, sound is nothing new. Sound healing is an ancient practice that has been used across the world for thousands of years in almost every culture that you can think of. And from the far corners of the globe, sound has been at the center of how we've connected and how we've healed and transformed as humans. Sound works through frequency and vibration, and the beautiful thing is we live in a vibrational universe. Everything around us, including you and me, carries a frequency. It can be felt, measured, or heard. We are literally living, breathing symphonies of vibration. Our organs, our cells, even our emotions, all of them have their own unique, energetic note. And here's where it gets powerful. Sound and vibration have the power to both create, to shift, and even to dismantle or clear. We see this in nature all the time. Dolphins use sound to stun their prey. Certain plants grow faster when exposed to music, and even the boom of thunder can split tree branches. Sound is powerful, and you've probably experienced this listening to certain kinds of music or song that shifted your state of being. In the human body, sound can shift our vibrational state, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and when those changes move us towards more balance, harmony, or release, that's what we call healing. People experience the benefits of sound healing in so many ways. Physically, it can reduce tension, pain, help you sleep more deeply, lower heart rate, and also calm the nervous system. Emotionally, sound healing can help dissolve stress, ease anxiety, and help release emotions that have been stored in the body, while making space for more peace, clarity, and joy. And on a spiritual level, it can help you feel more connected to yourself, to the earth, and to the unseen world of support all around you. So how does it work? There are a few core ways that we know about, and the first is vagus nerve stimulation. Certain sounds can activate this incredible nerve system in the body that helps regulate our nervous system and moves us into a state of rest and repair. The second is brainwave entrainment. Repetitive tones and rhythms can guide your brain into slower, more relaxed states, like theta brainwaves, which has been heavily researched and linked to deep relaxation, creativity, and intuitive insight. And the third, cymatics. You may have seen videos on this before, but sound can move through any substance, creating visible patterns and shapes. Just like ripples on the water or the shapes it creates, these vibrations can also shift the shape of energy and physical matter inside of us. Though it's awesome that we can use science and physics to show how sound healing works, for me in my practice, it's also energy work and a deeply spiritual practice. When I enter into a session or sharing with a group, I call in this intention of being a channel for the highest and best energies to flow through. I call in support from the universe, the earth, God, and our ancestors and guides to support the energy and sounds that move through, whether through my voice or the instruments I'm playing that session. Ultimately, every session I offer is offered with that intention that the sounds and the energy will reach you exactly in the way that you need it for your own intelligent, healing body to alchemize and to support your healing, your release, and ultimately your transformation. In this work over the last 6 years, I've seen my clients move through massive shifts with sound healing, releasing old stories from the mind or trauma stored in the body, reducing chronic pain, connecting with their intuition, and even their guides. I work with everyone from kind of a stressed out business person who comes to this space every month just to have a space to relax, to highly intuitive spiritual folks who love the deeper connection with their own soul and spiritual guidance. The beautiful thing about sound healing is that it invites you to engage with the world beyond words. It's like an attunement to yourself as a vibrational being and to the vibrational nature of everything around you. You begin noticing resonance in new ways, the tone of a room, the frequency of trees, using your voice and breath as emotional regulators without thinking about it. Your nervous system grows more resilient and aware through sound. It's like taking up space in a new way, expanding your energy field and feeling more rooted in your home frequency. When I began sound healing, my life opened up quickly. It became full of synchronicities and what felt like small miracles. One of the most surprising things for me was when I began to use my voice in sound healing sessions, I began to have strong visions. I would see glimpses into my clients' lives, their bodies, sometimes their past, and sometimes even their future. Often I'd receive messages or images on their behalf. And I didn't always know exactly what they meant, but when I began to share them, my clients were often amazed at how accurately they reflected what was happening in their lives. And so after working with dozens of people in that first year, I had enough evidence to show that this was a gift. And so now in my intuitive sound healing practice, I get to share not only the sound healing and the vibrational experience of the session, but also the channeled messages and guidance that wants to come through. And I just found such a richness in this. It can be affirming and clarifying and supportive for the person receiving them, adding another layer to their healing journey. And as a sound healing teacher and mentor, I've gotten to see the gifts open in my sound certification students. There's something magical that happens that we can't really explain when we start incorporating more sound and resonance and voice into our lives that I'm still in awe of. In my sound healing work and sessions, I work with a mix of instruments that each have their own unique voice, texture, and medicine. The first, of course, my babes, frosted crystal singing bowls. I love these bowls and the warm, sort of feminine tones that they create. These are made of 99.9% pure quartz crystal, and they have a way of resonating that cannot just be heard through the ears, but also felt in the body. I source mine from Crystal Tones because their quality and their tone are the best that I've found. The buffalo drum. I use Remo vegan buffalo drums, and these drums have a deep, resonant heartbeat that I feel like can kind of take us on a journey. It brings me into deeper connection with the earth and my heart. I love playing the drum over my client in sessions too. It can be felt in the chest and belly. It's quite nice. The ocean drum. This is a crowd favorite. When I tilt and roll this drum, it mimics the sound of waves or perhaps rain. It can be soothing and meditative, or powerful and activating, depending on how it's played. Koshi bells or chimes. These have a delicate kind of lightness about them that can be beautiful at the end of a session to kind of bring in this integration. The crystal pyramid. The sound of a crystal pyramid I find kind of otherworldly. The tones kind of seem to hang in the air, and I feel like open up this beautiful and spacious feeling. And when played over someone in a session, the wavelength and the frequency is pretty powerful. And of course, the voice. The voice is my core instrument, and I think there's something really beautiful that happens when we work with the voice and the throat chakra. It helps to bring things that are on the inside out into the world. It's how things are born, through this birth canal, through this portal of being. And the voice can make all sorts of sounds, from a typical like vowel, like ooh, to like zh, zzz. And so all sorts of sounds come through in sound healing sessions, and often clients tell me that the weird ones are their favorites. There's so many ways that sound healing can be shared, and I wanted to share a few ways that I love to connect with sound healing and share with people. So obviously one-on-one sessions are near and dear to my heart. When I started, I thought that sound baths and community events would be like all that I do. But when I started working one-on-one with people, I fell in love. It is this intimate experience where you connect with your energy fields and so much magic can happen. The visions are flowing and it's just really special. But of course, I do share and I love sharing in community events and sound baths, whether it's at local yoga studios, at retreats, outside at the Botanic Gardens. I love getting to be creative and share in this way. And there's something magical that happens when we create this shared field in like a collective healing experience. And often you'll find that people will have similar emotions or themes come through without even speaking. I also love to create kind of themed sound bath journeys. So these sessions are anchored in different topics that I'm passionate about. So doing a sound bath for vision and then creating vision maps for the year. Doing a sound bath for intuition and then doing a short workshop on how we can connect with our intuitive channels and expand our own inner knowing. So things like this really are exciting for me because it's this weaving of the mystical and the practical, how we can apply these things into our lives. And this fall and this coming year, I'll be doing more voice activation workshops and helping people actually use their own voice as their healing medicine in addition to receiving the sound bath journey. So I love getting to collaborate with other healing modalities as well, breath work, dance, art. Sound has a way of amplifying and deepening other practices and really creates something truly unique. So a question that I hear a lot is, should I get a sound healing certification if you're somebody who's interested in becoming a sound healer? And so I have some thoughts. Something that I feel very passionate about is how we approach sound healing as a craft, as a skill, and also as a sacred responsibility. Sound healing is so much more than just about playing a crystal singing bowl. While the bowls are powerful and beautiful, of course, the heart of this work, I believe, is about holding an energetic frequency with intention. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the quick online certifications that are out there. In my opinion, they don't give enough space to truly understand the depth of what's happening in a sound healing session and to prepare you to hold a sacred space in right relationship. Sound is powerful, as we've talked about. It has the capacity to create and to destroy. And when we're holding space for others, it's essential that we are in right relationship with not only the people that we serve, but both energetically and in the healing process, knowing that we are not the savior or the healer. We are holding a potent space for those that we're working with to heal themselves. And beyond learning just sound healing techniques, some of the most important parts of being a sound healer are developing the ability to hold grounded, clear, and compassionate space. Learning to tune our intuitive gifts so that your work can be deeply resonant. And understanding how to resource yourself and care for your own energy so you don't burn out or carry what's not yours. This is sacred work, and when approached with reverence and skill, it has the power to create profound transformation, not just for your clients, but for you as the practitioner. So in short, yes, I recommend a sound healing certification that actually gives you the depth to walk through this journey, to become attuned to yourself as a healer and as a space holder who can hold the space for the depth of change and transformation. Sound healing is such a powerful way to connect to yourself, to the energy of others, and to the unseen world around us. It's an ancient practice, yet it continues to evolve and find new forms in the way that we share it today. I'm grateful to share this work and to get to mentor others who feel called to the path of sound healing. And if you're interested in diving deeper into the world of sound healing, not just learning to play the instruments, but stepping into the art of holding a powerful and intentional, intuitive healing space using instruments and voice, I'd love to invite you into the Future Self-Healing Arts Sound Healing Certification. It's a 4-month soul-led journey that will support you in developing your skills, your confidence, your intuitive knowing, and your unique voice as a sound healing practitioner. And if you're looking to bring sound healing into your own community, retreat, or event, I'd be honored to co-create something with you. You can find all the details, including upcoming certification dates and booking information, through the links in the description. Wherever your journey takes you, know that you have a unique frequency that is yours to tend. May you keep listening, keep showing up for you, and keep sharing your unique vibration with the world. Sending you all so much love. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.